The one that got away.
It's a new benthic.
So
Yeah,
that
that
was
is another one.
That move's complete. Argus has not started to swing yet.
I think we're good though. I think that was a good sample.
What do you think about stacking another one on?
I think I'm good with that.
Okay. Bridge nav. Let's do one more step. Thanks. Yeah.
So Jamie, you were
Just
saying
trying to
that you
predict
don't
the
think these
future.
are fly trap anemones?
I mean, I don't know. I was told on a different cruise by scientists that what everyone called flytrap anemones weren't actually flytrap anemones.
I'd believe that.
But I don't know what actually is a flytrap anemone and what actually isn't, and the exact definition of which. So I now just call these flytrap shaped anemones, and I feel like that's safe one way or the other.
That's
Very
yeah,
cautious
I like
of you.
Might jump back uphill.
Yeah. It would seem that after this move, we'll be able to go east. So we'll reassess then.
Pretty sure they always said to go west.
Go west.
Yeah. Go west, young man.
I think you're talking about Guy. I think Guy said go to the east. He just
Yeah.
wants to kind of loop around.
You don't have to listen to Greg. He's pay no attention to this guy.
I just drive the bus.
Yeah, he drives the bus and gives inaccurate statements of.
I was ignoring him.
Yeah, good.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys, everyone's learning. We got a little retrograde there with the ship. That's what Trevor and I have come to call this move.
Ah, a little retrograde.
Retrograde.
Sometimes when you're calling a ship move, they set the position and the ship says, okay, well, I'm here and I need to go here. So let me just, like stop doing what I'm doing. So it starts to get blown off and then
Goes like the opposite heading. It overcorrects. It's if you call in a move, what do you call it? Consecutive move too late. So it's already slowing down to get to its goal, and then you call in a move, and it's like, whoa, I'm overshooting and I'm going to go back, even though I just said go further. So that's what's happening right now.
Isn't that retrograde?
Yeah, retrograde. Exactly.
Aaron pushing.
Yeah.
Snailfish.
Yep.
Aww.
Oh, I love snailfish.
So
They've got
cool.
such a great body shape.
Such a cute.
I love their big heads.
That's so positive.
Look at that. Yeah, it's very like cutely proportioned.
It is. I'm glad you agree, Rennie. You're such a good biologist.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, it is.
Getting a lot of compliments this watch.
We gotta reel them in.
Yeah. Your work is terrible.
Can't believe you didn't listen to Greg.
I don't understand this navigation.
Oh, a little barrel roll.
Partial barrel roll. He tried.
He's just
Yeah.
showing off now.
Or
Right.
she.
Or
Yeah.
she. Dang it. This
Got him.
animal is just showing off now.
You can see the little feelers underneath its head that help
Yeah.
it sense where the bottom is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was gonna ask what those were. Thank you.
They might also help it sense food. I'm not sure about that part, but definitely bottom.
Needs to do another little barrel roll so we can see him again.
Yeah.
Here you go. Well, I thought he
Oh,
was gonna do
almost.
it.
Or she.
Or she.
It's hard to train snailfish.
Yeah, seems to be going.
You can't get them to barrel roll on command.
Come on.
What are all these, the debris that's all stick-like?
Dunno.
Are they old sea pits?
I don't know, Aaron.
I
did a
was
lot
thinking
all
they
over?
were kind of looking like urchin spines, but I know that's not what they are, but that's what they're looking like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are they tubes?
Look
Like
They-
abandoned
yeah.
tubes or
They
of
may
some
be
type?
tubes, yeah.
Maybe we're in an extensive worm tomb field.
Yeah.
Where'd our friend go?
Yeah, we got distracted by sticks from the charismatic megafauna.
I think that means we're doing it right.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron, full wide.
All right, that ship move is complete. We'll wait till Argus is,
Okay. It's going to barrel roll now that I'm going wide.
right. Argus, we'll see when this wall ends and we can start to go more east than southeast. Don't want to overshoot it and end up downslope. Ooh, a little,
Swimming bivalve.
yeah.
Oh,
It's like
and
Pac-Man.
Done swimming.
Is that an octopus bobbing in and out of?
Whoa.
No,
I think it's a jelly, right?
Oh.
One of the ctenophores.
Oh.
Was a ctenophore.
Formerly a ctenophore.
Did that go through the thruster?
They're really, it doesn't have to go through the thruster. They're really soft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Argus might have just spoken to it in a harsh tone and it disintegrated. They're kind
That's
of,
probably what happened.
yeah.
so Argus is getting a little bit closer to the wall.
Yeah. Still okay-ish. Yeah, we're still 20. What's Argus's heading now? It's more 075, is that it? Yeah, so now we're,
I'm gonna push out in front and just see if there's anything interesting that way.
yeah.
That looks like one of those stock tunicates again.
I would think there's more wall up here, judging by Argus.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go check out.
Yeah.
Aaron, quick zoom. Yeah, stock tunicate.
Yeah. Swimming bivalve.
Okay,
And
full
a
wide.
chitin in the background.
Push out and see if I can find that wall.
Thank you, Madison.
What did Madison say?
She said she hopes that I'm enjoying the ship, and it's been nice listening to me.
See, I told you you need a podcast.
So I think 165 for the next move. Would be
Yeah. Predation event.
now that we're at the wall.
Aaron, push in.
Looks like another Acanella, or is that something different?
Yep, totally a predation event.
It's a pretty one.
All right, full wide, Aaron.
Good for the move?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do 30. Bridge
So
now.
the reason that we're doing 165 is based on the way that the wall looks
Let's do
in your
20
sonar versus
meters
what we know your
bearing
heading is.
165.
So how are we going to move to not hit the wall?
Do you want to basically keep this distance and straight along it?
Yeah. Yeah, 20 meters is a...
I did 20 because I just don't know this. According to the topography here, if we go too far south, now we're going to go downslope, and we're looking there, and we kind of see
Octopus.
it ending.
Yeah.
Don't see a
Science
lot
might we
happening.
be interested
there.
in this sponge?
So I don't want to overshoot it and end up in having to go downslope.
Yeah, that
I wanna
sponge would
come
be
back
good.
around.
If we can stop, if not, we can just keep moving.
We got time.
Be nice to be able to poke it, see inside the opening.
Video, let's push in.
There we go.
Hold back. Yeah.
What do you think? Is that more like a goiter sponge? Is that more like a goiter sponge? The sponges are in the back.
Go ahead, Data Lab.
It's about the best look into it we're going to get.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
I'll
Aaron,
pass
hit
that
it
along
all the
as
way.
well.
All the way
Thanks,
in.
Lindsay.
Oh, all the way in.
Go.
Some latticing in there.
All right, Aaron, let's come wide. Yeah, I just bumped the wall over there. All right, Aaron, let's push in. I wonder what some of these tubes are.
Right, yeah, they're really thick, huh? Looks like actual bamboo.
Okay, let's come full wide.
Right, so that
Well,
ship
and
move
they
is
kind of seem
complete.
like they're making up the...
But yeah, the sediment, huh? Or the substrate. So it looks like you'll be coming around it like this, just judging by the fact that it fell off in Argus Mezzo. In which case, hopefully we can just bump east and get around it.
Squat lobster.
Nice.
In snails, I hadn't seen snails earlier in the dive. Yeah, those tubes are everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's like kind of in a, haven't seen this densely populated with the big hollow ones like that. Any thoughts about what that is, science? If those are, I have no idea.
Worm tubes would be my
They're
best guess.
Yeah,
Worm
same,
tubes,
but
but
they're
they're
just so
big.
big. Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
really large. Yeah.
It's another sponge.
Yep. Are we interested in said sponge?
That one looks very similar to the previous Picasso sponge that we sampled. Close in, get a nice close in look at the, especially of the lip, the opening.
All right, Aaron, let's push in.
All right.
And keep going.
It's got a lot of growth on it.
Yeah.
Hydroids. So I think if we see another one of those sponges, it's like the description
Full wide.
in our guides here are barrel, and they have nubby projections to more extensive projections. No, it had bumps. It had a few bumps here and there, but it was nubby. So if you
Yeah, really, you're just making sure the needle's in the same spot as you looked last time.
Here we go. This is the edge.
Some more tunicates.
Fly traveling.
Some Venus flytrap shaped anemones.
we're headed to the east, right? Correct?
Yeah, we're just kind of rounding this this ridge here, and
that's
then
nice, yeah.
we're then gonna go whatever
East.
direction this next bit is, and then off to the east. Yeah.
Well,
It's
I'm
a
pretty
nice-
much due north.
Looks like a big plate sponge. Crinoids on top.
What's Argus's face
But
is 7.5,
Argus
so we can go
wing
90.
a little bit more off the
Can we zoom in on that?
Yeah. So
on the sponge.
Yeah.
Yep.
what if we go 110 for a
Look at all the
step,
associates on that.
and then start to track?
Yeah, to move a little bit farther away. All right, video. Let's push in. I guess a coral.
Oh, it's a coral. That's not a sponge. Is that a sponge? No,
Super
coral,
tiny
Gary.
polyps. Wow. Those are the smallest
And
polyps
little
I've
basket
ever
stars.
seen.
That's a primnoid.
It's a primnoid.
Primnoid?
Coral, yeah.
Primnoids we were seeing on the way up in the remote Pacific looked very
Parasitella?
different.
Crab?
Yeah, that's great.
Probably.
We have that, though.
We have that,
Parasitella.
so we
Yep.
don't need. Let's just get a good look
So
at
there's a
it.
squat lobster in the back. And then that's a different coral next to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do 120
So
for 30
this coral
meters.
over here, what do you think that one is?
And that'll just put it slightly behind Herc.
Yeah.
I think you'll be able to stay here in case we're sampling. Bridge nav. One step 30 meters, bearing 120. Thank you.
It looks like this other coral is an encrusting. Right? Oh.
Wow, that is a dense primnoid then.
So Gary, we have a primnoid on the right, and we have two other different corals, one in the middle and one on the left?
I think there's...
Yeah, the one in the middle looks like a clavulary, like a soft coral clavulary, which would be difficult to sample, but because there's no real base to it, it's sort of spread out.
Yeah, you have to get whatever they're kind of growing on.
Yeah, I think it's a clavularia, which is a soft coral.
That primnoid is used every ounce of real estate. Like it's right up to the substrate. Like the base of it's up higher, and then it's all of that branch has just gone right to the substrate. There's no gap at all.
Yeah, it's overgrowing the whole surface there, isn't
There's
it?
the
Yeah.
base.
It's
Base
a
is
huge
right there.
base.
Right, yeah.
Some regular crinoids. Oh. All right, Aaron, let's come full wide. Let me get resituated. Yeah, I was thinking we drifted pretty far back. Aaron, let's push in.
Top left. Out of the frame.
A little soft
The
coral
little
there.
soft coral, single polyp.
Yeah. There's a couple of them above it too.
And what's in the center, Gary? Another prinoid.
Huh.
So it's a peristenoid. But this
I don't know if that... I don't know if that is a little soft coral. There's a bunch of them over there, and they kind of look like...
Anemones?
can we zoom out?
We're at full zoom. Let me, Aaron,
Zoom.
let's come wide.
Zoom out is actually what she said.
Oh, okay, zoom out.
Yeah, we're looking for a white coral up by the big peristinella. So, Gary, that one? The long skinny ones? The one in the center that the lasers are right on top of now? Okay. Is that going to be possible to try and collect?
Probably.
It's a soft coral,
Yeah,
so
let's
there's no
push in.
stem to it or anything.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
stem to grab. You got to kind of break off whatever it's
Right.
encrusting on.
It would be difficult, but it might be worthwhile. I think it's a clavularia, which is unusual.
But we can certainly give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay. Certainly
Yeah.
seems like there's enough of it around.
All right, let's come full wide.
We have a viewer that would like to know what were the white swirly buttons at the base of the crinoids or sea stars.
Ah,
I'm not quite certain I know what you're
along
referring
that.
to.
What is that?
What is
What's
that?
that?
Oh.
Flying
Whoa.
snitch. What are you?
What is that?
Pteropod.
That's a pteropod. It's a swimming mollusk.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's cool.
Wow. Cool. This move should not affect.
This, yeah.
So we all right.
Jamie, how many empty boxes do we have?
2. We do have several slurp compartments still available.
Okay. And how many Niskin bottles do we have left?
3. We've taken
Okay.
2 so far.
Okay. If we are able to actually collect this piece, let's get a Niskin.
Seems like a good spot for that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be a little close.
So Paul, I'm putting Argus behind Hercules, so as it starts to feel that move, you can bring your heading around to port to keep Herc in frame. But just play that by ear.
All right, Aaron, let's push all the way in. I think I'm just gonna try and break off a chunk of the wall.
If you can do it.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen. It
This
looks
is
like
incredible focus. Look at that. Sorry, I got excited. Is that an anemone or a zoanthid or something in there?
else in there.
looks like a anemone. This one right here.
Yeah.
It does look like an anemone.
It looks like this the bright part coming off to the right is on some type of ledge of rock.
Yeah, that's what I'm
this
gonna
little
try and.
yeah, and this little piece underneath it is attached to something else, and then there's another attachment further up and up and to the right.
Yeah.
But it looks like
That's
this
a cool
ledge kind
perspective
of sticks
shot.
out.
All right, Aaron, let's come full wide.
So Gary, it looks like, so you got this the tentacle coming off, and then you have you have the polyp, and then you have the tentacles coming off.
Just nudged
And this one
in
looks
too,
like
so
it
I don't
has
have a lot
like
of
little
leverage if I go to.
pieces,
Yeah.
little branches coming off the tentacles. Is that right? Am I looking at that right correctly?
Yeah, they all have pinnules sticking off the tip, like a feather, like a bird feather.
Pinnules?
Pinnules.
Oh, okay.
All these corals do. You just have to look carefully at the tentacles. Yeah, you saw it. It's good.
All right, Aaron, let's go ahead and push in. Let's hold that.
Yeah, take a look at it again. Well, plus anytime anything's described similar to a feather, I can get it. Yeah. Just like a feather. Feather or furs? Feather and fur. Or hair. Under fur, guard hairs.
It's a tough angle.
Horsehair. Oh, don't drop it.
It's connected, saved by the fact that it's connected to the.
Oh no, now I have to get it without.
Is it worth trying to slurp at low power?
I think it's 2 and. Oh, you mean the full thing once he grabs it?
Well, Yeah.
It's all connected. I don't think the slurp would work.
Well, it
As
actually
is.
looks like it's disconnecting some. I'm going to try.
It's a nice look at the base from the underside, yeah. Oh.
I think we can find that.
Can you bring your heading? Yeah, I just want to see what that is so I can bump a little closer, just like 10 or 15 meters. Thanks. Bridge now.
What is that
Can I have a
yellow
step,
organism to the left?
10 meters, bearing 335. Thank you.
Science, what we're going to do is hopefully I can go down and find that. We're going to rotate to flush and flush out the slurp tube because I think that we can slurp that in.
Roger that, sounds good.
All right, so if you go ahead and rotate over to flush, I'm going to try and find...
Can you repeat that?
If you rotate over to flush on there,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to try and find... All right, so now you're on flush. Oh, go back. Yep, now you're on flush. So you can go ahead and run that. I'm
50?
Yeah, I'm going to
T2?
back off a little bit. That looks like our piece.
T2 to 50?
T2 to 50.
I'm bringing Argus a little closer
Okay.
to Herc. Just
Okay.
want to make sure there wasn't a tug, but I think we're fine regardless.
We'll get that. Hey, if you could put bubble to preset 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, we don't have any Doppler. That's not going to work.
How stable's auto depth been?
I haven't tried it recently. I'm fairly neutral at this point, but... Okay, so we seem like we're pretty well flushed. So go ahead and turn it off. Jamie, which box are we going for?
3.
Okay.
It's forward.
Yeah.
Cylindrical box.
Yeah. Which
1.
canister?
Cylindrical box 3.
2. And 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're set on 3. Okay, go ahead and start slurping.
To what power?
I go to 50.
There it goes. Let's take a watch it.
Awesome.
Make sure it doesn't get stuck in there, but I think that stuff will crumble.
Yeah, me too.
It's trying. What's the name of this one?
It's Clavularia.
CLAVU.
VULAIRIA.
Yes, I got it right.
All right.
All right, bump up to 100.
At 100.
Oh no.
Haven't seen it come out yet.
Seems to be getting cloudier as you do that, so it might be breaking up whatever the substrate it was on. Could be just imagining that, wishful thinking.
Octopus.
Sure is stuck in there.
All right, go ahead and go to 0. Let it settle out for a little bit. We'll try it again in a moment.
Okay.
Did you see that big jelly?
I did. See
Yeah.
it again. Oh no. It's gone. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Did you say that was an octopus in the bottom left, or are you
Oh,
up
There's,
there?
there's two.
Another one.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other one's whiter.
All right, well, bump it back up to 100.
So are we hoping to see it pop into view on camera 7?
Yes.
I think I can do 060,
060.
which puts us closer. Maybe 075. What do you think? I want to get toward a little more towards the wall. I don't want to stay this far off of it.
060 would be
Because it's
a little bit backwards.
Argus is facing north.
Yeah. So you want to do like
4-5?
that's Argus. Yeah. So. Oh, 060. I'm thinking 160.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think
No,
about
you're fine.
60?
060. Sounds
Like
good.
I said, everyone, no one listen to Greg. Just double checking we're all on the same page. No, that's why I run it by you, because I'm often wrong. That one looks like a different, like, is that the Grand, what do they call it? Grand Pacific or something? Or at least it's more mature than the other ones. Or
It's much bigger than the other one too.
yeah.
All right, video. Do your thing. Different colors.
Different octopus altogether, maybe.
Yeah,
Unless the others are
think the other one
juveniles. I don't know.
got here this quickly.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, go ahead and 0 that.
You okay for the move now?
Yep.
Bridge nav.
Good for move.
One step 30 meters, bearing 060. Thank you.
Full wide, Aaron.
Aaron, the focus you had on that last coral bit was incredible.
Thanks, Randy.
We got some mud in the light bar.
Guess that's why you do what you do.
I hope that's why.
Yeah. It's gotta be weird just operating the zoom and focus and not the camera itself.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shift.
Yeah.
Is it a 4-hour shift?
It is a 4-hour shift. Also, when you don't have to worry about what's behind you, that's kind of nice.
All right, Aaron, let's push in.
I don't know, you've got the scientists behind you.
I know, then again,
Yeah.
maybe.
I saw a bear in the van the other day.
That was Wayne.
Nice.
Okay, we'll go up and we'll look at the coral.
There is a coral up to the upper left. There we go. Gary, is that another Pernoid?
What's that little thing in front?
Another ctenophore?
Yeah, it looks like
Can
Aristanella.
I see?
No.
Oh. I have more zoom if you need it.
Yeah, hit it.
What are the pelagic snails called? The ones with the little shell. Oh, pteropods, thank you. Yeah, pteropods, thank you.
Full wide.
What is that thing in the back?
Looks like a pipe. But it's just one of those tubes that we had spotted earlier.
Huh.
All right, well, it seems like that sample is in the tube.
Yes, it does.
Which means so will any more samples we try to slurp.
Yep.
Which is not ideal, but we'll have to pass that on. There's a gnarly pycnogonid in the bottom left.
I was going to say, what is that?
All right, let's push it on the coral and then we'll look at the pycnogonid.
Practical, Greg.
So practical.
Coral. Sponge.
I don't know. Maybe it may have gotten blown away.
Oh.
Probably like just off. All right, Aaron, let's come wide.
Hey, where'd it go?
It moved. All right, so it's not my fault. That's
These sea creatures are moving.
who would have thunk?
It's a little purpley thing.
Little purpley thing. Got it.
I know, I'll vaguely point to the screen.
Look at that.
Oh, it's
It's
another.
polychaete.
Is it another one of those flatworms? Or
Video, push in.
Yeah,
oh yeah, polychaete.
yeah,
okay.
looks like it. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll be dreaming about him.
I'm going to wait there to see if I want to bump closer. I feel like I'm getting, Argus is getting away from the wall.
Okay. Got a new set of currents on this side of the wall.
Huh.
Should make that the new viral dance move, the polykeet, the wiggle. Taking the world by storm.
I don't have nearly enough legs.
It's just a full body
Oh.
kind of wiggle, yeah.
You just have to believe.
All right, let's come full wide. I think Sam did it on the equator crossing. All right, I'm gonna catch up a little bit.
So Jamie, what's the likelihood of us getting
Is that another Tina
that specimen out of the slurp tube?
Good.
Right?
But I wouldn't put more in because we
Yeah.
might already have one in there before, and that could be what clogged it up from something they sampled on the previous watch, that they weren't sure if it got stuck in the tube or not. My guess is it did, based on our experience. But yeah, the ROV people are pretty good at being able to flush stuff out of the tube, so we should be able to get that.
Right, it'll
And
have a
still
little bit
have
of
it
fresh
as a
water on
sample.
it, but
Okay.
Oh, really getting blown off here.
all right, well, bring your heading around to bring me back in frame because we're going to end up going kind of northeast.
Back this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my next move, once we settle, will be at least 045, but still settling. Our heading is getting blown off, so I'm just monitoring that there.
I'm alright, I think. I'm good.
I believe in George.
I believe in George.
Nav, how far are we from the last sample?
Not very far.
Oh, we don't have DVL, huh?
No.
Yeah, it's a guess because our USBL is not that good. Maybe 20 meters or something. Just around the corner. I can't hear you.
How much work would it be to head back to that site to do a Niskin?
Oh.
Is that not really possible because the ship is on the move?
Well, let's
No, we can.
see what we can get.
Anything's a possibility. This was kind of like a pointy feature, so we might be able to get around.
I'm messing with them, just
Minimal
kind of
effort.
kicking it every now and then. But yeah,
See how far you get there, and then can bump
No
back.
worries. I was just like, I could have sworn I turned it off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We got
That's
so
right. No, you had said
wound
Niskin
up.
and I.
Yeah, we got so wrapped up in it being in the tube, and we
Right.
left the spot, and I forgot.
All right.
There it
Rotate
is.
around
Yeah,
straight
there
ahead.
it is. It looks like it's
Yeah,
right
we're-
over there.
Let's see if we can get to it or not.
Yeah.
Jamie, do you know how close we need to be
Can you rotate your head around there, Paul?
for
Yeah.
a Niskin? do
This
not.
is sufficient.
Yeah.
Closer is good, but here is fine too.
Especially
so.
being downwind. Oh, yeah. Any closer, and I'll have to move the ship.
I'd say let's not move the ship. This should be sufficient for the Niskin.
Okay.
All right, well, let's fill the Niskin with some new water.
So both Niskin 7 and 8 have been taken, so 9 would be the next
So we
one.
do on 3 beams. 7 and 8 have been taken, so 9 is the next one. Copy. Hotel cameras.
And Gary, can you give us a spelling of all the different species we think are in this area of corals? Because we saw, what, 3 different types? So it's an
And
Acnella,
let's do the Roman
Peristinella.
Hotel.
Roman Hotel.
So the Niskin pull tabs are all the way in on the inside.
They're
So
polypus.
one of the things that we try to do is, Jamie, you said 9?
9 is correct.
Okay, as we move the camera back, but we also keep the jaws closed because the last thing you want to do is end up poking your eye out.
That's 8, isn't it?
It is 8. It's already been fired.
Just confirming it's
It's just getting it out of the way.
right. All right, and then we watch camera 8 up there, Paul, and we let them know when that is. The next one gets triggered. Boom, triggered.
it.
Okay, Niskin triggered. All right, and we'll go. That actually worked really well.
It did. Yeah, we don't want to party at the Roman Hotel anymore.
Inside watch jokes. Never funny the next day.
No. I've written some down and tried to read them to people, and even
It
people we
just
sail
doesn't-
with, it doesn't.
yeah.
It's just like, wow, you're really.
You guys must be really bored in there. It's like, nope,
No.
not bored. It's just funny.
It's just funny.
Should be your go-to response. Well, apparently you just don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's see if you get back around there.
Working my way that way. Video, let's push in.
Why does it seem like we've gotten farther away? Oh,
Hold
I
down.
remember why.
Yeah, we lost our heading.
I lost your DVL too.
All right, Aaron, let's come full wide. And yeah, but Argus is closer to 30, 35 meters away from the wall.
Yeah. And it's facing 315. So 300.
If you do a 045, you'll end up bringing us a little bit closer.
I think so, because that doesn't look like a sharp wall, but it does where there's the shadow. 45?
Yeah.
30, sure.
Why not?
Yep, okay. Bridge nav. 1 step 045, 30 meters. Roger. Affirmative. I'll mix it up. I did the bearing first on that one. Gotta keep him on his toes up there.
Don't think you want to go much upslope of here. You'd be getting up into where the contours are starting to spread out.
Yep.
Roger that, yep. Just following what we're seeing on the sonar, and then if we'll back down slope if it's too shallow of a slope.
There you go, Aaron. That's the thing you wanted to zoom on before.
Can I zoom?
Yep. Hold still.
That looks interesting.
It's hard to see it. There it is. Is that another pteropod, or what is that?
It's not a pteropod.
No.
I can identify it as far as it's a gelatinous organism with a gut.
Oh, it's a gut. It's not a shell. All right.
I think so, yeah.
Salp?
A salp.
A salp.
We could drop down.
Yeah, I figure I might
reacquire.
drop down a little
Yeah.
bit. All right, full wide.
Thank you.
Should I let out a little bit of tether? Or no?
Yeah, come down some. This wonderful vision of a spool of tether on Argus for a moment. It should be similar to a lot of the top hat stuff, but
Speaking of not funny watch jokes, we had one time where the entire winch was on Argus, and then the bitter end was on the ship. And then that's where Bobby Argus came into play, being in that room.
right.
So that was actually on Argus. It was a whole thing.
A salp is a planktonic tunicate for anyone who is curious.
Is that a sea star or a mushroom coral?
We're gonna find out.
It's a sea star, but let's zoom
Video
anyway.
push in.
Look at that.
Nope, it's science for the win. I'm up against a rock.
It's shiny. Is it shiny, or does it just have a white background?